How's everybody doing? Today's a mess. Hold on. All right. Nope. 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 No, we don't want that one. Like we're just gonna be zoomed on me the whole day. Like that's oh my gosh. Everything's falling. Oh, there we go. That's the one I like. Oh. All right, so you guys eat. Mm. Okay, I'm back. Like it's like old school, man. Hey, thank you, StreamYard, because oh man, don't want to get me started on today. Look at that old-fashioned glare. Oh man. Yeah. It's vinyl, not the patch like the red one, but it's still like it. I think I have everything. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute, then I'll explain what the hell's going on. Can I do it like this? In theory, I can still talk over this now. Can I even go backwards on this thing? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, for achievement in audio visual, like I might have to put switch into OBS, man. This is all primitive. Oh good lord. All right, see you in a minute. Oh my god. Hello and welcome to Whimsy Live. It's my pockets. Oh my god. It is a mess. I'm on StreamYard. We haven't been here in a while. Like 6 months. When's the last time I used a StreamYard? Good lord. All right, so red hat or I got a blue hat now. Boom. It doesn't. We'll see. We'll see. Um, real quick, what is actually kind of funny? If I green screen and I change it from green to blue, I can make all of this go away, and I can maybe like digitally put on a different hat. Maybe. Okay. I oh my god. I put the show together last night, and then what was I doing? All right, so I put the episode up. Then I put this show together. And then as I was putting, thank God, like, no, I was totally going to go to sleep. I was totally going to get up at like 7 or 8, start, and then like preset the show. But I was like, oh, I'll just do it real quick. Last night at like, I don't know, we'll call it 1 o'clock, maybe 2. I don't know. But the other OBS system totally just crashed. Like the whole, like I can't get any, like I had to uninstall it, reinstall it. I've done that a dozen times. I can't figure out how to get the OBS thing up and running. So everything I've, like, it's all gone. It's all gone. All gone. So like, I was hoping to get this, like, delete, like, just uninstall it, reinstall it, and then just remake everything again. Which isn't like, it's like 2 hours worth of work. And then all of a sudden, like, I can't get any of it to work. I want my hat tighter. So, oh my God. That puts a huge damper on Fan Fusion, because I would have, in theory, I would have presented through OBS. I mean, to be fair, like I have half of the things set up, but I got no feedback on the presentation yet. I was going to eventually. I don't know. All right, well, we'll figure it out, I guess. But the show must go on. That's the important thing. Show must go on. We used to do Mind Pockets this way. Dude, why do I look so squinty? Oh, God. Oh. Everything was going pretty good, and then, like, just... Oh. All right. I don't know how to fix the OBS. I'm online searching for stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I thought I figured it out, and then, okay, here's what I think I've found. It has something to do with the presentation itself, the MP4, the one that's right here, right? This presentation. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to read this anymore. So why? Because I've been doing it for months. So what update / did I do that messed this up? I don't know. So I'm going to try to figure that out today. And then I have to try, I got to reach out to somebody else and see if they can assist in proofreading my, the beats for the presentation for Fan Fusion. And then I got 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks. I can handle that. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I don't even know what the settings on this thing's supposed to look like. Like it's like in theory, the reason why we originally used StreamYard was because it was very simple. I'm assuming I'm handling this correctly. I like that face. All right, so show's gonna go on. I do have 10 Mind Pockets for you guys. After this week, Mind Pockets will go back to Saturdays, and then the regular show back on Monday. So we did the award show prep. Got some feedback during that episode. So now I'll finish up everything, and gives me 2 months to put the show together. Uh, it's going to be interesting. I have a vision in my head for what it's going to look like. I think we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, but give me like 2 weeks for any updates because I think I gotta map it out a little bit where all the little segments and bits are gonna go in. And if I can't figure out how to fix this stupid OBS thing, like it's gonna be a shit show. So, but it is what it is. That one has the faster one on it.
What happens to a P.O. box if the post office or the mail store closes? Like, what happens? I'm sure that they'd reach out to me, but
It sounds so loud.
What happens to all my mail if they can't get a hold of me? I don't have a P.O. box. I'm just curious.
Ooh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try. Oh my god! I just don't remember how this. Hold on. And I can't go backwards. And it won't let me listen on this phone. Good lord. Was that too loud? How loud was that? That sounded extremely loud on my side. How did I used to do this? Was that too loud? How loud was that? That sounded extremely loud on my side. Oh, how did I used to do this? All right, hold on. That sounded extremely loud on my side. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, the post office. I went to, not the post office. I went to a UPS store and they have a PO boxes there. Never got a PO box. Like the idea that I pay $30 for mail, I don't even get that much mail. Now I do need to get a PO box eventually, like years from now, right? The idea, you guys be selling gifts, right? Some sweet merch. It'd be nice to have a PO box so I can get some fan mail, right? Like that's old school. Never now. But okay, so there was a time, 2009, 2008, I had access to a PO box. And I don't anymore. And like post offices were just closing like crazy, right? So once that happened, like what happens to the 400 PO boxes for people who are like, oh, I completely forgot about it, but there might have been mail in there? I don't know. I was just curious. I was just, it just seems like storage units, like do storage unit buildings, like do they ever shut down? And if they do, like what happens to how much? I don't know. I think I'm just trying to figure out how much notice they're supposed to give, if they give any notice. I just think it's where that you have you're buying a piece of real estate at the post office, right? And then if they leave, I have to get a new PO box. And then how do I? Oh, like I never moved, so I don't know how to. Like I couldn't do a change of address if I wanted to. Interesting stuff. So I'm not even really looking for an answer. I'm just like, this is what I think about throughout the week. All right, so I need to play because I need to know how loud this is. So I got to mute my.
Monday naps are the worst. Like I oversleep more on a Monday. Oh man, like I was way behind. After the live stream, take a nap, wake up late, had to go pick up Patreon gift. Then I had to do 2 recordings. Yeah, kind of lame, but got everything I needed done. So Mondays very dangerous for naps.
All right. It doesn't sound like the volume is too loud, but it's also like way less than half. So yeah, today you're gonna have to play with your fucking volume buttons yourself. Sorry, guys. Last Monday, you done with the live stream. I did something, and then I had to go pick up. I had a 4 o'clock and a 5 o'clock record. No, 5 and 6 o'clock record, and then 6, and then I had to push something back because I was gonna go pick up the merch. Right. You guys don't get one of these, but she made me an extra one of these. Little pocket, well, no. So I had to go pick those up. I overslept by like half an hour, and then I had to go find the place. So, like it was, and then I didn't get that and back here until like 7:30. So I'm already way behind on recording. I just need to like be more vigilant on setting alarms, and or not stay up until 7 a.m. on Monday or on Sunday nights, or something. Like the recording one had been so bad because I could just like popped in and recorded. I think it was the idea that I had to go drive 10 miles from here. This is obviously road construction, so go fucking figure. Yeah, it was a little weird. It was lame. It is what it is. Mondays, dude. I love Mondays. God, Mondays suck. It's the 4 hours from 1 to 5 that is the wild card. Any number of things can happen between 1 and 4. And I end up just passing out. So
Old Mr. Beast videos are like weirdly like primitive. Well, it gets me thinking. What if I started making some of those old, like 10-year-old videos, and then would Liam play? And then could we get like JJ and the Twins? I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it.
So if you guys listened to the episode that dropped this morning, threw out the idea for Liam, which was okay. Eventually, very soon, there will be a very small "What's in My Pocket" on a Monday, looking at a retrospective of Mr. Beast. Okay, we've mentioned Mr. Beast a couple of times. He had the TV show on Amazon. He currently has just under 400 million subscribers. The guy is making, he's worth like $500 million. He was a YouTuber that 9 years ago had 7,000 subs. 9 years. Like, if you were, if he was to create, if his channel was a roadmap, right? It says we have 7,000 subs, right now. That in 9 years, I could have let's not even get crazy. Like I can have 1 million subs 9 years from now. Like all this would be worth it. Like it would be crazy because like the idea is to get 1 million subs, I'm putting out a bunch of content. Like if I'm putting out videos, even like once a week that are hitting 1 million views, you're like it's like $10,000 a video. Like the idea that 9 years from now. Now I know I'm not Mr. Beast, and I know that we're not going to hit 1 million subs in 9 years, but you never know. Because like, hey, here's why you never know. Go back and look at, and I'll show you guys a bunch of his old videos. 11, 12 years ago, he was doing gaming videos, like weird, like Minecraft and Counter-Strike videos. And then he started doing like random challenge videos. Like he live streamed or he streamed and counted to 100,000. And then he would do all these like other, like, you go, like, it's fascinating to me. Because if you go back and look at anything 11, 10, or 9 years old, they have less than 100,000 views. So after his popularity hit, and if you went back and looked at any of his old stuff, over 9 years, he has videos that are still under 100,000 views. Like it's crazy. We talked about it on the show. He used to do after a certain point. He used to do some of these word challenge videos. Put your hand on something. Like the last person to take their hand off the house gets to live in the house for free for a year. He's giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars. His model was very interesting. We'll go deeper dive. But what eventually happened was he got a sponsor. Sponsor gave him $5,000 for his show. And he makes a video where he takes the $5,000 and he just gives it to somebody. That video goes viral. Revenue off of that video makes him like $10,000. So he gave away 5 to make 10, and then he just kept doing it. Like his entire career is literally based off of, I'm going to give a bunch of stuff away and people are going to watch it and I'm going to make twice that money back. Like so much that he's like cash wise, I think he's worth like 500 million. His brand, he's worth over $1 billion. Like that's with a B. But yeah, I'm just looking back at some of those old videos and it was just like, gives me hope that Whimsy grows into something more, right? Because like part of it's you got put in your dues, right? Mr. Beast, the biggest person in the world. His content's completely changed over the years, but he started somewhere. He started at 7,000 subs, which after 2 years, that's where we're at. Like we're not crazy. Because he didn't blow up until I don't know, shortly after, like, I don't know, 8 years ago, 7 years ago is when he really skyrocketed. So I was like, yeah, maybe Liam and I should do some old Mr. Beast like ideas. Get the nostalgia, because that's like early YouTube still. Not earliest YouTube, like I think early YouTube was like 06 or 2, like 06, 08. But there was a boom in 2012. And then and so we'll see.
All right. I'm in the attempts to plan and budget for Chronicon. Doesn't look impossible, but I don't know. We'll see. I gotta run some numbers, but not impossible. Definitely think I can go. Now I just gotta see if I can come up with the extra for Liam. So hopefully we get to go to Chronicon.
I'm willing to go to Chronicon by myself. I would like to take Liam. One, it would be fun for us. Two, I might go by myself, and I'm going to mind pocket that, and I'll talk about it next week. Maybe. Okay, so funds are there, but I got teeth issues. We got to pay for the panels for Fan Fusion. Eventually, I got to pay for hotel rooms for Tucson. I got my yeah. So there's like a bunch of like money that's already being spent before Chronicon. What was hard, and I don't think because we recorded it last night. So after this, you can go back and listen to episode 114. I tried to get Liam to like sell me on why he should go, and the irony is he's like, I want to go, but I don't want to do anything podcast related. Slash, I'm going to sleep a bunch because I know that's not like I know that's not what he meant, but what he said versus like I don't know because like I think I have to. Here's where I got to wrap my head around: is am I going to go to Chronicon to try and do something whimsy related to help promote whimsy, right? Like last year I went 50-50 fanboy podcaster. So if I go 50-50 podcaster and fanboy, Lynn gets to come. But based off of the like how good I come out of fan fusion, like if I redirect the mindset of Chronicon to be like a podcast networking, like I know I can do both, right? But it's the mindset that says I'm going to record as much as possible at Chronicon, right? It's I'm going to put up tables. Like I don't even know if I'm allowed to. Like me and Chen was nice last year. He's like, just do whatever you want. Nobody said anything. I had my camera out for freaking days. So do I start asking for like when I get there? Do I just like find a table, plug it in, and then it's Whimsy live from Chronicon? And I actually have a table. I have a setup, and like, am I legit podcasting for hours? Because if that's the case, Liam doesn't want to do that. So now, like, and I kept trying to kept trying to tell him like, what if I pay you for something? Like, could we turn this into a job to a certain extent? And he was just like real on the fence about it. He's pushing for this car because he just turned 15, so he thinks he's like, she wants a car on his 16th birthday, and I'm like, I don't even know what that even looks like. I don't know. So he's like, yeah, put money towards the car, and I'm like, I don't even know what we're doing with the car yet. Like we haven't even had that conversation. He doesn't even have a permit. Like logistically, like in theory, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm this old fashioned, but I have a certain vision of. I don't know. I guess most people have. If we get you a car, you need to be responsible for insurance, right? And or gas money or something. So Liam right now has zero responsibility of getting with. So we give him a car. As of right this second, there's zero responsibility he has so far. Conceptually, he should have some form of insurance and or gas money or helping out, right? Because you know how much it costs to add a kid to your insurance? I don't know. I just think a lot. So he's trying to get this car money. And then he's like, maybe I'll like, maybe I want to go to Chronicon. Maybe like he didn't really sell me on going to Chronicon. To be fair, I don't know if he's just downplaying it or what. Because I would like him to go. Like the idea of spending money on fan fusion. There's this. What is it? The risk versus reward. I paid for 2 panels. Actually, I'm not even paying for 2 panels, to be honest with you. I'm paying to have my name in the book so that people know that I'm there for some advertising. So I pay X amount of dollars to advertise that there will be 2 panels of Chasing the Whimsy at the con. I'm not even paying for the panels. So the investment, right? The risk reward is people need to know that we're there. We need to fill up the 2 panels. We need to do a presentation, tell people what Whimsy is, and then get people to like, subscribe, and then there's a Patreon component that I'm going to try to add into it. So the idea is I pay X amount of dollars, and then over the year, can I recoup the X amount of dollars? Because if I can recoup some of those funds, right? Like that's what advertising is, right? Is I pay X dollars, a bunch of people see me, they buy into it, and then they, in turn, give me the $4 a month for X amount of months, and I pay it all off. And then next year I pay again, do another panel, and then hopefully just keep like so far all we're trying to do is break even, and I'm totally fine with breaking even at the moment. But at some point, like if one fan fusion covers X amount of dollars, the next year I go back next year, right? In theory, I'm still making X amount of dollars from the previous year. So then year 2 of fan fusion is all X times 2 in the plus, right? So we'll call it $1,000 for fan fusion. I recoup $1,000 over 2025 into 26. And then next year, 26, when we go to fan fusion, if I can get the same $1,000, right, plus the original 25, now we're making $1,000 a year from just fan fusion. And then the idea that one person tells another person who tells another person, then it like there's a formula for it somewhere, right? There's some kind of growth analysis algorithm. So there's a legit reason why, because like I could not go to fan fusion and I could take all that money and Lynn can totally go with me to Chronicon, but then there's zero return on us. It's ROI, it's return on investment. Like as a hobby, Lynn goes with me for days. If we try to build this into something that could make a couple of dollars, I need the return on investment. And right now he did not sell me on the return on investment. So now I'm stuck as Whimsy CEO and dad. I don't know. I am a hustler. I got some hustle ideas to help make a couple of bucks, save a couple of bucks. So I really want to go. I really want to go to Chronicon. I really want to go set up a bunch of mics, and then as I'm walking the floor, hey celebrity, like hey, I probably won't get a Muse or a Kevin Smith, but you never know. But like as I walk the con, it's like, hey Jason Lee, hey Rosario Dawson, hey Brian O'Halloran. At the end of the night, the doors close at 10 o'clock. Come by and sit and have a seat for like 5 minutes and give me a quick update on your day. And then the idea would be I would just have a rotating seat of celebrity for an hour after the con each night. And then I'd have like people come up like we did last year. People come up and we chat. You never know. So I don't know.
All right. So in theory, if I'm going to go to Chronicon, I need a real ID. So I'm trying to fill out this form online. What do I need? Like, what forms of? I need 2 forms of valid address. In theory, I have. So I think an electric bill and my water bill, but I don't have an extra copy of my water bill, so now I have to wait for one to come in the mail.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't know. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like trying to fill out the paperwork to get my real ID. So like I can't even go to Chronicon unless I have a real ID. So I'm like, oh, just fill out the paperwork. All I know is I need a bunch of forms of ID and address confirmation. And I was like, I don't even know what this means. And because uh, I'm barely an adult. Let's be honest. Like I can handle a handful of things, but at the end of the day, like I'm barely an adult. I just like fumble my way through life right now. Um, let's see. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know how I'm a functioning adult. Lasagna reached out. Hey, Lasagna, FYI, we broke the OBS. Like, I know it wasn't because it worked for 2 weeks after we looked at my computer, but for whatever reason, I cannot get any of it to work anymore. So, but yeah, as an adult, so I had to wait like the universe. So I tried to fill it out last week, and it was like I went online and I have access to my electric bill. So I was like, boom, save copy. But then I was like, I can't even log into my water bill. Because I was going to try to get a copy of my bill. I have no idea how to get into my water bill. Like it's wild right now. So I'm like, I guess I started cleaning the garage. So like my garage, I have a workbench, and I was just stacking shit on top of it for days. And then I went out there on a break once, and I started cleaning stuff up because I was going to look for a semi-recent water bill. And no, they're all gone. But now it's cleaned up, so I'm happy about that. So I'm like, all right, I guess I just wait. And I have no idea when the water bill comes in. Like I'm technically overpaid by like $200. I'm overpaid on my water bill right now. Like I could stop paying for the year and I'd be fine. But it came in the mail on Friday. So I'm like, yeah, universe is like, whoa. Okay, if I paid attention to this stupid form online, there's a drop down that would have given me 12, like no joke, like 12 to 20 different acceptable forms of address confirmation, bank statement, like all kinds of them. And for whatever reason, like I just was like, I'm like, it's only the two. And it wasn't like I eventually get it submitted. I paid my $25. And in theory, I should be getting some kind of update in 5 to 10 days. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if it was just like do I have to go in? Because everybody says that you have to go in. Or like, because it got to one point where it was like, oh, you have to set an appointment. And then I backed out because I wanted to update my documents. And then it was let me update the documents again. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. Like part of the idea is like Liam has to come with me to Chronicon because I cannot be left alone. Like he travels way more than I do. So he knows how certain things go. Like you cannot send me across the country by myself. Like that's going to be a problem, I think. Real ID has been submitted. It has technically been paid for. I think because the receipt on this stupid thing doesn't say it's for the real ID. It was like I done it like the item line was very generic. I can't even confirm. Like there's a chance I just renewed my ID because for whatever reason it expires in 27, which is I didn't know that was a thing. So maybe I just I don't know. All right, hang out for a second. We got a small commercial for you guys. And I got to blow my nose.
Go check out Whimsy with a Z, the podcast from Chasing the Whimsy. Whimsy with a Z is a brand new podcast where they meet and hang out with 6 teenagers each month to get to know what it's like to be a Generation Z in today's day and age. They'll discuss summer, first days of school, and maybe dive into the struggles that most teens face, but maybe not talk about. Join along as they break down the generation gap and better understand what it's like to be Generation Z. That's Whimsy with a Z. Chasing Whimsy, talking to Generation Z. A few new episodes up for you to listen to already, and make sure you subscribe to be notified of future releases. Whimsy with a Z is a podcast for teens by teens, but parents are welcome and encouraged to also listen. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and at the website chasingthewhimsy.com. That's Whimsy with a Z, the podcast. Go stream, download, and subscribe today.
All right. I still have no idea what the hell escrow is. All I know is it keeps jacking up my mortgage payment. But it's weird because now it dropped it like a couple of bucks. Like, not a lot. Like, nowhere close to where it was last year. But I don't understand what my escrow is.
I've been in the house for 20 years and I have no idea what I'm paying for. Oh, man. Hey, Liam. Hey, Sophie. I could be a semi-good role model. I'm an adult. I'm barely an adult. I got an email, right? That says my escrow has been updated. So I go and I look at it. So mortgage payment, I have no idea. Okay, here's this what I'm thinking. I don't know anything, okay? Somewhere my mortgage payment is supposed to help pay whatever the fuck escrow is. Like, I wish I knew who escrow was. Like, why is he taking so much of my money? So this year, they're like, your escrow account needs to be at this amount, and it's short. So we're going to add X number of dollars to your mortgage payment to help get that balance to normal. But then, for whatever reason, it drops my mortgage payment like $30. So I went and looked at last year and the year before. So I pulled the 24 and 23 escrow report, and all the language is the same. I don't know what any of it fucking means, but I can see where in 23 I had a bigger gap, and that's why it kept growing. But somewhere, like, I don't understand any of it. But my mortgage payment is now like $30 shorter because the balance over 12 months. What did it say? Your escrow balance needs to maintain X. You're X short. Your payment's going to increase X over the course of 12 months. I understand why it goes up, and I understand why it goes up, per month to get balance to wherever. I just don't know what the hell escrow is. Who is escrow? And why does he need X amount of dollars? And why does it change? I just pay it. They tell me what to pay. I generally like to know why I pay extra. I don't mind paying extra. I just want to know why. Like, I can Google it and I can't understand I can't read real estate. Like, I'm not good at it. Like, I bought a house years ago and I just keep paying the people. And I don't know. But I'm happy that it came down. So, whatever that means. So, I saved $300 this year. Here's what bothers me. How did I save $300 this year? Because my escrow dropped. If I've been paying the same amount for X, why am I in a surplus of $300 this year versus last year? Why did last year say I was $600 short, but now I'm $300 over? I don't understand it. Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know why it changes.
Oh, sorry.
All right. I got the Fan Fusion comic. Thank you to Kelly. Followed most of her original script, which is super cool. But now we're getting to crunch time. So we going to be I think probably in the next couple of days, I should be able to put an order in and get a couple postcards made up so we can hand them out during Fan Fusion. So, dude, this is gonna be fun. This comic is cute. I'm liking it. Good job, Kelly. Thank you.
I might be able to pivot on the postcards. So Kelly wrote a script for a Fan Fusion comic. So I'm like, boom. Kit drew it up. Fantastic. Looks good. A couple little jokes in there. A couple little Easter eggs in it. So now that I got the image, I've mocked up what the postcard would look like. Talked to Nikki about what the back should look like. Boom. Later this week, I go online, start pricing some stuff, order us some postcards. The idea, in theory, I think it looks good. The comic is just cute enough. I'm not getting a lot of super feedback on it, but I like it. It's going to represent Whimsy, Kit, everything that we do. A bunch of info on the back. So, the return on investment, I might be able to play with the postcard a little bit. See if I can find a way to, right now they're like, what? They're like 60 cents a card. So I'm like, all right, can we find a way to get that to 30 and I can make twice as many? So, but it would be nice to be able to hand some stuff out with our name on it. You come to the con, here's some info. So, I'll be working on that. So, God, there's just so much to do. Like I did look at getting a virtual assistant. I still can't. Like I'm at the point right now where I refuse to pull a trigger on putting money into like these freelance help. So he's got to buckle down because it's like it's not like I don't have the time to do it. I'm not good at it. Here's the problem. Here's why I need help, dude. If you look at some of the first mock-ups I do on things, like it is miserable. You can tell like I'm a barely illiterate like 40-year-old man. Like I have very little creativity in like a print media. Like I can make weird like stupid Ben on Ben videos. I can learn how to build like an OBS and I can play with the live stream stuff. But even then that's still primitive. But yeah, here's what I'm finding out. Creativity wise, I'm limited in the artsy side of it, of how do I make it printed look well, I guess is where I'm at. And then like, I'm just hoping Fan Fusion works out so I can hire somebody. It'd be like, so I did go online and look for a virtual assistant just to check pricing on them. A lot of these virtual assistants are like $10 to $15 per hour. So it's not like, I could find like 4 hours a month, like an hour, like 2 hours a week, I think is all I really need. Let somebody deal with some emails, shoot out some emails and do some follow-up on the emails, and then be like, hey, make me some postcards. But hey, we're doing it. It's crunch time. I got this. I'm not even pacing myself. We got 2 months. Oh shit. We have 2 weeks before we get to Fan Fusion. We got 2 months for episode 2 year. So a lot of moving pieces. Normally doing okay until my goddamn OBS breaks down on me. Because it's like seriously, no idea how to fix it. It's gonna run me another 4 hours to figure out how to get this thing fixed. Like I'm getting ready just to reset the entire computer. So now I got to spend 2 hours resetting up everything, and then I got to reinstall everything. But it might be the easiest way to do it. but I don't know what caused the crash. Anyway, moving on.
Oh my god, I almost just died. Like I come back from break and I sit down in my chair. The left arm just pops off. Like just snapped, just right off. Almost ate it. Yeah, so that's a thing. I don't even know how to fix this thing.
Come on.
All right.
Okay. I got my work desk. Okay. I got a chair, high back, armrests. Okay, well, armrests, right? Armrests. Boom. Okay. I randomly come back and I put my hand on the left arm to support myself while I sit. Boom! Falls the fuck off. The bolt broke in half. So this piece is still stuck in the chair. This piece is on the floor. So, all right, to be continued, because I think the next one is
update on the chair. So I looked at it. The large, like 3-inch bolt that was holding the arm together snapped in half. Like, no idea. To be fair, it's like a God. It's gotta be a 20-year-old chair now. But so the whole bolt just snapped off. So then, how do you get a bolt out? Let me tell you how. You're a man. I guess, I mean, a woman can do it too, but I'm a man now because I bought a bolt removal kit, had to wait a day for it, but bought one, totally, like, got the drill out, and I zoomed, and now it's out, and now I have to find, I'm not even a real man, I don't even know how to find another 3-inch bolt now.
all right. So, correction, this 6-inch bolt. I'm so dumb for the entire mind pocket. I'm like, I got the joke. I got the 6-inch joke right there. All right, so I bought the bolt remover, so I got this out. So in theory, I just need to buy a new one of these that's this long, and then I can just screw it back into the chair. I don't know how to find one of these. Like, okay, I'm not stupid. I know that there's a Home Depot, there's an Ace down the street. Like, I know that there are places that have these. I get to be the guy who's 42 walking into one of these places and be like, I don't know what this is. And then he has to, like, so I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to Google it and see if I can buy, like, a box of these things so I don't have to embarrass myself. I don't even know what it's. We'll figure it out. But that was my life. Like, I've gained so much weight that I'm breaking furniture now. Like, that's the only thing I can come up with. Yeah, it's a 20-year-old chair, and yeah, I've been sitting in it for years. But like, why? Like, okay, I get shimmying on a chair for 20 years, and then it slowly works its way out, and it fucking unscrews. I can wrap my head around that because this chair, like Liam's chair, the squeaky one, like things fall out of it all the time. So I just have to tighten it all up. I can 100% agree with all of that. But when I start busting bolts in the middle of themselves, the only thing I can come up with is like, I've gained too much weight and I'm breaking furniture. Like, how embarrassing is that? So yeah, that's we'll keep sacred. It's gonna, I gotta put that somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I fixed it. I took a.
Okay, you are going to someone's house. They know you're on your way. Garage door is open. Is it appropriate to knock and enter via the garage in the garage door, the door into the house in the garage, or do you still go and use the main door. I didn't know. Sophie was just like, nope, gotta ring the regular doorbell, which I think is also polite. But could you have also have gone through the garage?
Hey there, Whimsy fan.
So, weird. We talked about last night over dinner, or just before dinner. We had talked about like social norms and like what's an appropriate action for certain group or just society today. So we get to Nikki's, garage doors open. She knows I'm on the way. She's like, come on over. Right. Mom has it set up where she's trained us all that when you get there, you just walk in. The door's open. She even tells us the door's open. We get there and I'm like, hey Sophie, do we go through? And I was curious what she would say. I'm like, do we go through the garage or do we go to the main door? She's like, front door. I'm like, maybe, right? Because like I could go through the garage into the kitchen, but what if they're doing a bunch of stuff in the kitchen? Now they got to have like fucking a bunch of people walk through the kitchen. So I guess like it makes like one can argue on both sides of it. I just didn't know if there was like a because like why didn't they close the door? That's my thing. Like here's where I'm at. If they didn't want me to use the garage door, why leave the garage door open? I don't know. We ended up using the main door, the front door. But I was thinking, like, I don't know if it's just like a child or just she's way politer than I am. I'm going to probably go with option 2. That's what I got for my pockets, guys. Small commercial. We'll wrap this thing up. I'm going to attempt to figure out how to fix my goddamn computer.
We wanted to take a moment away from the fun to express how much your support and contributions mean to us. If you're liking what you're hearing from us so far, we'd like to invite you to show us some love on our new Patreon. Starting at just $1 a week, you can help us keep the whimsy coming. That's not just our podcast, but live streams and new projects on the horizon as well. All members get special shout out during our live streams. If you're comfortable giving a little more, please take a look at our gift tier. These gifts are hand-picked by the Whimsy crew to bring more curiosity, fun, and whimsy to you as thanks for your support. Every little bit counts, and whether you support us by listening and subscribing to our podcasts, holding court on our lives, or subscribing to our Patreon, thank you for helping us keep the magic alive and the mics on. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/chasingthewhimsy. Or follow the link on our YouTube channel at Chasing the Whimsy. Thank you again for all the support. Whimsy!
I always like when like randomly 2 people, hey, new people who just showed up, like when the number jumps up a little bit. I'm always curious on who those 2 extra people are. One could be Courtney, and one could be Courtney, or Courtney, and one could be the other Courtney. It was interesting. Like, there's a guy on my team who watches like regularly. I don't know if he watches them live, but yeah, like I don't tell a lot of people at work, right? Because but a couple people I tell. So Courtney, if you're listening to this, Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, Ann, Enderfrog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, and Lasagna Hammer. Thanks for the paid tiers on this Patreon. Helps out a little bit. Lets me make cool shit. I mean, this one's cool, but you guys didn't get this one. You guys got another one, but he's cute. He's a little smaller than this. He hangs. But he's also in a pocket, so it's like half this size, basically. They're kind of adorable. They're cool. But it gives me some ideas for some future merch ideas. Reach out to her again. See what we can do. But what else is awesome is we give back a little bit. We're building a community, right? That's one of the the pages on both panels is community. We're not getting the membership numbers up like I wanted because there was a conversion in the gift cards. So we've seen 3 gift donations made, and that's why we see the numbers kind of increase a little bit. So a bit like there's 2 parts to it, right? The membership number I'm still working on, trying to get that up a little bit. This number hopefully shoots up like crazy, like a month from today. Hopefully that number like doubles, triples. That'd be super amazing. That's the return on investment for the Fan Fusion I was talking about. Is if I can get this thing to go to 30, right, and I'm getting like $4 times 20 extra people, that's $80. That's 10 months. That's 1 year, and it pays off the majority of Fan Fusion. So, but the holiday donation helps out for the holiday fund because we're going to give back for the holidays. Patreon.com/ChasingTheWhimsy. Take a look at it. We got some. Okay. June. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I have 11 days to figure it out. I do have slightly extra merch, right? So I have extras, a couple, not a lot. If you're ever interested in getting extra merch gifts, let me know, and I can let you know. I'll work on getting you an extra one. Okay, so we can do that. And then what else was I thinking? Oh shit. Oh, June. Sign up in June because Nikki's putting the book together. So the year 2 book will be coming out in July, and then that's going to be the gift. Did I do soft covers or hard covers last year? I know some people got hard covers, and I don't know if I gifted those. What was it? Did we have Patreon last year? We never did books for Patreon because I didn't have Patreon last July. I think I started it in September. Oh, man. Because there's soft cover and hard covers. And then I got an email from goddamn fucking Amazon KP, the one that makes the books. There's some change. I don't know if it was a good or bad, but they said that some pricing is going up and some pricing is going down. So I have no idea what that means for like the production of these things. Why did some people get soft covers and why did some people get hard covers? I have two. Did I give out in September? Was the first month of Patreon, was it the book? And was it the hardcover or the soft cover? I don't remember. I don't know what version of the book you're getting. Let's just put it that way. All right. The one I bought on Amazon was soft, and I gave you a hardcover. Did I give it to you because like I'm an awesome son, or was it because the Patreon didn't start until like September, October? Okay, so you got the hardcover because I'm a great son. You had to buy your own soft covers because the price on the books are like 40% higher from the hardcover. Why was I just printing off hardcover? Oh my god! Like, not only do I need a virtual assistant to help me send out some emails and do a couple of things, like I might need to get like a finance manager, because what it sounds like is I have soft cover books and hardcover books, in which I'm just buying and just giving away. Oh my God. No, it has to be. I had to have put it in for a Patreon somewhere because I think Megan got one. I think I bought because I didn't know if you were giving me one. I think I made everybody buy soft covers, and then when I made the hardcovers, I didn't print out a lot of them. There was only a very small run. Like I think I only have 2 copies, and I think I only gave away like 4 or 5 others. But I want to say there was an early Patreon tier. I think the first one we did was the art book, to be fair. Somebody got a hardcover because, so it might not even because I was a good son, it's because you signed up for the Patreon. It was like, here you go. Thanks for buying the soft cover. Here's the one that you paid for again through the Patreon. All right, so sign up in June. So you get your June and your July. And then the July gift will either be the soft or the hardcover. So we'll figure it out. The thing hasn't even been put together yet. I have no idea what the new pricing is on these things. So yeah, that's the thing. Wait for it. That's our show. You still have time to go in and leave comments on the Saturday episode and the award show, whatever the award show prep was. That was on Saturday. Throw in any extra episodes that you guys have enjoyed over the last 2 years. I think we're short on the year 2 stuff. I know I'm a little bit short and Liam's a little bit short on the year 2 stuff. So if you have any year 2, throw them in the comments. I'll reply and say thank you. And then, so that's coming up in 2 months. Fan Fusion coming up in 2 weeks. OBS should be up and running. God, it has to be up and running in 2 weeks. Like, I just don't know how to fix it. Like, if you uninstall it and then you reinstall it, like, which means if it's still crashing, it means that there's an issue outside of the OBS and I don't know how to figure it out and find it. It's bothering me. What else is going on? Oh, back to normal schedule. Saturday will be another Mind Pockets 61. And then Monday, we'll get back to some TV. We have a bunch of series finales, season finales. We got Found is done. How Did It End? A couple of new shows, Bad Thoughts by Tom Segura, which is boy funny, but my grandmother would absolutely hate everything about this stupid show. She would turn it off and then probably like it's real dark and like real crude humor. So we got some of that stuff coming that came out. Reba. What other shows? We got some new shows coming up. Supposedly, ABC, NBC, one of the channels. Amazon has 20 new shows coming out soon. Handful of them are going to be good. So we're going to look at some of those lists. But we're going to catch you guys all up on the current state of Whimsy, getting to know me, and then the Pocket Watch will probably be the whole episode. Season finales, series finales, what's coming up. I'm trying to think if there's any weird news out there. Is there any good TV news? Hopefully by then we get an update on whether or not Dr. Odyssey gets a second season. If it does, I will I don't want to say anything crazy because then I have to be held accountable for it. But I want to burn something down if Dr. Odyssey gets a second season. My mom stayed with it, and it was like probably the worst decision she's ever made in her life. I stayed with Happy Place, and that one was I guarantee you, Happy's Place was a better hang with than Dr. Odyssey was. So I'll get all that together for you guys next Monday. Back to normal. I think that's it. Have a great evening. Have a great week. We have Alice Pinky coming up on Whimsy with the Z. Yes, you heard me. Pinky came back. Where's she been for the last 2 months? Breakup move, school's ending. So what's going on, updates with her? Very good episode. Alice graduated. Last day of school was Friday. Graduates Wednesday. Alice also had a friend jump on the podcast and called her Joanne. Whimsy with the Z. Fun episodes. I listened to the Danielle episode. Fun. Good month for Whimsy with the Z. June's episodes are going to be interesting. Some stuff happened. I don't know how much of it we can get into. But yeah, we're going to get some feedback on everybody's first thoughts of Whimsy with the Z. And then I'll wrap it up with a retrospective from me, my experience with Whimsy with the Z. So a lot of there's like, it's crazy when you say it out loud. There's so much stuff coming out. It is a lot. I'm handling. I'm enjoying all of it, with the exception of I don't know why the stupid thing doesn't work anymore. Whimsy.